Yeah, that was it was a great team win. Just how our team came together and played that day they did an excellent job. They were prepared and they played hard, and very pleased. That was just a great team win. That's about as much as I can say about it. That summarizes everything. So go ahead.
I'm sure you expected a certain level of success against that run, but did you expect that to go that well in the first half Saturday night?
I don't know. No. No, it was going into it. We didn't talk about it. That was a tough trip, and everybody knew it. We just wanted to make the best of the hand we were dealt, and we did. And our players went out there very focused and very intent. And then I was concerned about the late start, the 7:30 kickoff time, and sitting around out there. It was much like that Hawaii trip. In fact, on Friday night when we got there, it really felt like the Hawaii trip. It was very loose. It was very, just because of the time to get there, it's hard to stay in any kind of focus. So we had that sense Friday night of that Hawaii feeling. And that was concern going to the game at 7:30 at night, that sit around all day. And our clock, that was 9:30. So, but no, to come out the way we did, the focus our team had, and the discipline they had to play, what we had to play in that particular game, it's just a credit to the players of their purpose on that trip. And they had a purpose, and they proved their purpose. So yeah, and even our offense. You watch our offense come out of the gate the way they came out of the gate, and we had them on the ropes. They were tired early, and we were good at the discipline of the non-penalties and the execution. That all takes a lot. You got to be very focused to make that stuff happen. And offensively did. Special teams was good. So overall, the focus and the purpose was to the level that it needed to be to win that game.
Marty, typically on your bye week, I know you usually make adjustments and stuff looking ahead of the conference, but you've had 2 outstanding games with the personnel. Do you see tweaking during the off week?
Well, we've got work to do this week. There's no question, but I think what we talked about as a staff this morning is I think we have a great understanding of our team right now. Last week we were tested in the passing game a week ago. It was a very unique scheme and probably one of the better passing teams in the country in FCS football. This week we were tested by probably what I would consider one of the better rushing teams in our division. So we had to go. We've had both ends of the spectrum, and I think now we have a great understanding of our team off those 2 games. Now we have to go back and really look at our personnel, see if there's any. Do we have them in the right spot, and we're using them correctly? And how can we get ready for the next game now? Not in the rest of the season. We just have to focus on the short term right now. But I do think we have a greater understanding of our personnel.